mudpacking, can you explain how you felt during the mudpacking session?
During the mud packing session, it was very easy, very comfortable. You lie there, they put the mud pack on, and you just wait and relax.
And how has mudpacking changed your life?
I came from mud packing for 2 different problems, my back and my knee, and both times I've gotten relief right away. And I was able to leave here with no pain both times, and it stayed away for a while.
What brought you in to do mudpacking?
I came in to do mud packing because it was part of my original plan. When I took my biosurvey, I tested, as I said, for 29 Lyme markers, and with supplements I could get down to 5 still positive, and then after that, mud packing was supposed to help me achieve down to 0. So mud packing was always in the picture.
And is there a specific, you already said it,
Yep.
you have a Lyme disease. Can you explain how you felt during your mudpacking session?
During my mud packing session, I felt very relaxed, and it was surprisingly tiring. Not in a pleasant way, mind you, but you walk in, it's like the spa, and you relax, and you feel drained, like a runner's high from working very hard. I could do better than that. That wasn't that good.
So go ahead and try to make it
Concise?
more concise.
Okay. So, can you repeat the question, please?
Can you please explain how you felt during your mudpacking sessions?
So, during my mud packing sessions, I felt very relaxed, and afterwards quite rejuvenated.
Okay. How has mudpacking changed your life?
Mud packing has changed my life by giving me back, I want to say, more strength. Even after my first and second sessions, I could go to the gym and I felt stronger. I could run easier and longer. It makes your body feel full.
Okay, so let's do it again.
Okay, so
How has mudpacking changed your life?
mud packing has changed my life by giving me back strength and energy that I haven't had for a few years.
Like a few or many?
But try it again.
How has mudpacking changed your life?
Mud packing has changed my life by giving me back energy and a revigoration that I haven't had for many years.
Thank you. How quickly did you see results from the mudpacking?
I saw results immediately after the first mud packing experience, but I saw even stronger results after the second mud packing when they started using body points instead of just clearing my hands and feet.
What brought you in to do mudpacking?
Again, the mud packing, I came in to do the mud packing at the encouragement of my wife for one, and my desire to experiment with detoxing. And what I found is that detoxing seems to de-stress my immune system, and as a result, I've never felt better in my life.
Can you expand and tell us a little bit about your inability to do sporting things that you couldn't do well before, and how mudpacking has changed your life?
Mudpacking has changed my life in the fact that at a late age I learned how to go snowboard, and consequently I ended up, I'm going to start over again.
What I
cut
would
that.
suggest is to start with your love of snowboarding and then your inability before to do it the way you like to do it and what Mudpacking did to allow you to do it differently. So in your own words,
Okay.
what did Mudpacking do to you to enhance your life?
Okay. Mudpacking has enhanced my life through my sporting activities. I am an avid snowboarder, and I learned late in life and at an older age, and I overdid it on several occasions and developed several chronic injuries, mostly due to the snowboarding, and got to the point where I couldn't no longer snowboard comfortably without pain. And the Mudpacking has cured my turf toe, which I had. It's helped on my quadricep injuries I had, and a whole host of other injuries that it hasn't, if it hasn't cured, it has at least improved them significantly. And I am now enjoying snowboarding as much as I ever did.
Okay. Was there a specific ailment that you had before?
I can't say there was a specific ailment I had before I came here. What the interesting thing is when I started feeling better, I didn't even know I was feeling bad until after I started feeling better. And that was a nice little discovery. And it just keeps getting better and better. I just keep on feeling better and better, and my motivation's high, my weight is down, my mental clarity is better. My motivation is better. It's just been an overall incredible experience.
And how does your wife feel about what you've done?
My wife is very happy with what I've done. She's the one that brought me here, and I give her all the credit in the world. And I can't thank her enough.
Can you explain how you felt during your Mudpacking sessions?
During my Mudpacking sessions, I was very relaxed. It was a very peaceful experience. I tried to mentally imagine my toxins going into the mud, so I tried to give it as much help as I could through positive thinking and positive reinforcement. And every time after Mudpacking, I always felt more energy and lighter and ready to take on the day.
So how has Mudpacking changed your life?
Mudpacking has changed my life by allowing me to go back to the things I do for passion that I love to do, and it allows me to do them again, and without pain and without worry about future injuries.
And how quickly did you see results from your Mudpacking?
The results from my Mudpacking were pretty much instant. I felt better the instant I got done, and if anything, it got better within days afterwards, and to the point where it's just like you started saying, "Hey, I feel good," out of the blue, and not really realizing what's going on, but it's like kind of almost shocking that you feel good all of a sudden, and just been terrific.
What brought you in to do Mudpacking?
Well, I had heard about Mudpacking, and again, I was skeptical about the results, about the treatment, and until I tried it. And again, I was very surprised, positively surprised, that it works. It worked for me.
And how has Mudpacking changed your life?
My life, my vision is better. I had it for my eyes. I was concerned about my vision, my blurry vision, and I had mud packs first on one eye, and it cleared up much of the blurriness. It strengthened my eyes, and I'm happy with it. I will have more mud packs, and it's a very good thing. It's self-medication. Mud packs is doing a great job.
Okay, okay.
What brought you in for Mudpacking?
Initially, I was mud packing on my own, and I was getting some good result. So I came in to do more mud packing, and they said, "We're going to do it here for you." And I was like, "Okay." And then we spent several hours, if you remember, mud packing me. We were doing my shoulders, we did my stomach, and I understood why we did the mud packing here, because it really was quite a difference. I mean, my shoulders stopped hurting me. I was going away on a trip the week before. My stomach was bothering me. My stomach calmed down, and I really got a lot out of the mud packing, big time.
Would you recommend Mudpacking to your friends?
I would. I would recommend mud packing to my friends. It's a great tool for healing, because it's nothing you're ingesting. It's just a natural mud that you're putting on your body, and it just draws out the toxins, and it's a great thing to do. I love mud packing, big time.
How has Mudpacking changed your life?
Well, I can say when I did do the mud packing, I got an immediate gratification in that my shoulders stopped hurting me, and I was thrilled beyond belief. And also, I was having issues with my digestion, and I used it for digestion. And like I said, I was going away, and I really felt much better after I did all that mud packing.
Would you recommend Mudpacking to your friends?
I would recommend mud packing to my friends, because it is, it's like I said before, I would recommend the mud packing because it's something that you do externally. Sorry.
No, just keep okay.
I recommend the mud packing because it's something that you do externally. You don't have to ingest it, and it feels great, and it's very relaxing, and it's great for your body.
It's funny. Dina has basically she has a myriad of solutions, and I would say some work better than others.
It's okay.
I would say what worked the best, which was drastic, was the mud pack.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like a veil had lifted from my head, and I had this burst of energy. I didn't realize I felt so bad until after the mud pack, and then I felt so good that I wanted to take it home with me. And Dina sold me a little container of the mud, and I continued to take baths with the mud for the following 2 or 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that the mud packs was a great way to kickstart the whole program.
Good. One of my questions was, what brought you into doing Mudpacking? What brought you in? What got you into the Mudpacking? Why did you start Mudpacking?
Well, when I first came to the Khader Center,
Mhm.
it was part of the overall assessment and protocol for helping me. And so I'd never heard of mud packing before. So Dina made a recommendation that I do so, and I did. And so it was based on Dina's recommendation.
Okay, thank you. How did you feel during the Mudpacking session?
I felt that it was very relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically my time that I usually don't have a lot of. And it was a time out from life that was nice.
Good. And how quickly did you see results after those Mudpacks?
The results from the mud packing was instantaneous. I basically thought it was a drug. I didn't know how the mud packs had that effect on me.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Now, I know that you've done some Mudpacking. What did you look into doing Mudpacking?
Mudpacking through our close relatives experience has helped me a lot because I've had a big fall during the summer that just passed of 2013. I fell on the side of my head and my body was completely unbalanced. And the morning that I went to work, I did not feel like I had felt 8 years ago, which I've been doing the same routine that I have. It was just weak and it wasn't me. So Dina suggested that I should do a mud packing after I just messed that up. Should have just said it. Okay. It has helped me improved.
Mud packing.
Oh, the mud packing has helped me tremendous deal because it put me right onto the energy that I need, and I just messed that up. I'm not looking for the word also.
It's okay. Take your time.
I'm trying to put in.
How has you came in to do the mud packing, and I know you had that accident, so you can talk about what happened, where it put you, and how the mud packing sort of flipped the whole thing.
Okay.
In your own words.
Okay. Should I do the experience? Should I tell them about the experience of the
Yeah.
fall? Okay.
Yeah.
I had a very bad fall during the summer of 2013. I fell on the side of my head. In fact, I still have the mark, which it was a harsh thing that I dropped in the water on the side of a pool. I was doing hot and cold baths, and I fainted after I came out of the 10-minute warm and steaming pool. I wanted to jump in the 2 minutes for the cold water, and I fainted, and that brought me into the side of the pool, and I hit the side of my head, and I actually have a mark still on the side of my head, and that completely balanced. And mud packing, after I did mud packing, because that was what my biosurvey was supposed to be for, I got completely leveled and I came out brand new from it.
So we need to redo it. Just you don't need all the details of the fall in the pool and all that, but that you just fell, damaged your head, and what it did to you in terms of your inability that day to work.
Okay.
And then how after the mud packing you felt however you felt and were able to go
How I
back to
felt.
work.
Okay.
So make it
Okay.
a little bit tight.
Shorter. So how I fell on the side of a pool, and okay. Okay.
So how did mud packing really change your life?
Okay. Mudpacking really changed my life. After a bad experience that I had falling on the side of a pool, I came out, I have a scratch on the side of my head, and I felt terrible. I felt weak. I also felt
Let's redo it.
fatigued. That's the word I'm looking for.
Let's take it from that morning where you didn't go to work because you knew you couldn't go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Because the fall on your head had screwed you up so badly
Okay.
that you were afraid to go to work.
Okay.
And you came here and did mud packs. And
Okay.
the next day, you were back to normal.
I was.
So that's
Okay.
the story,
All right.
right?
You got it. So I fell on the side of a pool. I hit my head, and I felt weak. The next, I felt weak throughout. I'll start over again.
Now,
Because that's what unbalanced me,
yeah.
and that's when I felt the fatigue and the weakness. Okay. All right. So you can,
So how did mud packing change your life?
one day I woke up very weak and fatigued. One morning that I had to go to work, and I had to call in sick, and I did the mud packing, and it helped me out a lot because they were able to balance me, and I felt brand new. I thought it was going to take longer for me to go back into work, thinking that I need to take maybe a week or more days to go back to work, but surprisingly I was back to work the next day.
Okay, that's good. Way to do one better. So you,
Okay. One morning I woke up very weak to go to work, and I called in sick thinking that I need to go to the doctor, but I made a good choice to go to Dina, and we did the mud packing. And the next day that I went to work, I felt like I had my energy back where I needed to be. as precise, knowing that I have a very heavy day throughout the day.
Good. That's good. And how quickly the next day was I back to work? So, how would you describe your experience at the Khader Center in general?
The experience in the Khader Center is one of the greatest places to be today, knowing that it's such a pure and a clean environment. I like it a lot, and most of all, the people that work with Dina are wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
How did you get to do mud packing here?
Well, it was recommended by Dina. The mud packing was recommended by Dina because she said that that would be a very gentle and safe way to detox from the mercury that was in my body, the heavy metal
So
poison.
how was your experience detoxing?
Well, because my problems, my ailments were so complex in the beginning, the experience was a little draining, but as I got stronger, now I feel that the mud packs are relaxing and actually pain-free.
And how quickly did you see results from mud packing?
I would say in about 6 months.
Full sentence.
Mm-hmm.
We need
Full
to-
sentence.
need to- I found results from the med packing.
Okay.
Sorry, because it's just it
That's
was
all right.
How did you
kind of
feel
context.
initially and how did
Yeah.
you progress?
Okay.
So how long did it take for you to see results from mud packing?
The results from med packing, I would say it took 6 months for me to feel results.
Okay. And would you recommend mud packing to anyone?
Absolutely. I would recommend it, and I have recommended mud packing to other people because I see that it does work.
Mm-hmm. And how would you describe your experience coming here? How did you get into mud packing?
I've always been interested in doing all kinds of interesting things to help me feel better. And I had heard about mud packing, of course, because it's an ancient technique in different cultures, but not in American cultures. American culture, no. So when I heard about the mud packing at the Khader Center, I was eager to try it. My reaction to it is basically profound. I feel so unburdened compared to how I felt before I started mud packing. I feel younger and lighter and more flexible. And I have had episodes of osteoarthritis flare-ups and other things, and the mud packing has really, it's helped me resolve some of those issues, and it's helped me feel younger. I love it.
How many more questions? What we'll do.
All right.
Feeling good?
I'm good.
Action, go for it.
So, hello, good afternoon.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. And what is your name?
My name is Laylee.
And Laylee, what brought you in to see Dina initially?
Well, I actually got into a car accident literally up the street from Dina's office, unfortunately. However, I had tremendous pain in my shoulder, and come to find out I had a torn rotator cuff. And it was really bad at night. I wasn't able to sleep. There was a lot of pain, and I came to Dina because I heard that she did something called mud packing that's really, really good as far as injuries. So that's initially what brought me in.
And so then how would you describe the mud packing?
As far as the process goes, or like as far
how
as...
has mud packing changed your life?
Well, essentially, to my understanding, when I learned about mud packing, what it does, it just goes into the area. And what happens when you have an injury, I think it's very toxic. And what it does, it removes the toxins from that particular area. And they pack it in the sense of they put the mud on it and they take all the toxins out. So you are releasing of the pain. And the first time, because you do it over a couple of, sessions, at the first time, immediately I could feel the toxins coming out because I was exhausted. And usually that what happens when you detoxify the body. And it just feels as though, usually when you have something healing, you don't necessarily feel it. And I felt it with the mud pack, and you can feel the toxins coming out. And
While
so
it
that
was
was
happening.
while it was happening, right? So that day, not necessarily on it. It was usually like, you do the mud packing, they
So I
put
have
it
to
on.
cut, sorry, because
So you want to start with, why don't we say what brought you in to do the mud packing?
Well, I
You wanna start
answered
with
that. That
yeah,
was
she did that. What's the next question that you asked?
the improvement, or
I said, how has mud packing changed your
Changed-
life?
okay.
Exactly,
This one.
that's-
And then can you explain how you felt during the mud packing session?
Let's just do how mud packing has changed your life,
Okay.
and then maybe go back. Go ask the question.
So how has mud packing changed your life?
I have less pain. Yeah.
So in the context of the question, so mud packing has changed my life because
Okay,
I have
right.
less pain. And then you can give like a little bit of like, give a little context to that
Okay.
answer.
So how has mud packing changed your life?
Mud packing has changed my.
Sorry.
Mud packing changed your life. Right. So how has mud packing changed your life?
Mud packing has changed my life because I have less pain. Essentially, when it first started, and when I got the mud packing done, I had a lot of pain. And now that I got the mud packing, it has changed it because I don't experience pain. I do have, I could sleep throughout the night without experiencing any pain.
And how quickly did you see results?
Immediately. As soon as it was on, I could feel, as I said, the toxins coming out, and you can feel it sort of healing over time.
So just to answer that question, I've had results with the mud packing.
Right, okay.
Sorry.
Results immediately.
Right.
It's just, it won't make any,
Right.
the cut won't make sense.
Yeah, because again, we're not hearing him ask the questions.
Correct.
Okay.
So how quickly did you see results?
I saw results immediately over time. It was essentially when they did the mud packing on the shoulder, I felt the toxins coming out. And essentially the next day I felt better, not necessarily 100%, but definitely it was something immediately.
And so just ask the question again and just use the word mud packing
Okay.
in the answer.
How quickly did you see results?
I saw results with the mud packing immediate. I felt the toxins coming out. I can feel it healing as it was applied and being on there because it sits on there. And the next day, I definitely felt less pain.
And would you recommend this practice to anyone?
I absolutely would recommend this practice to absolutely everyone that experiences any sort of injury. I think I've seen results. I actually don't experience any pain in my shoulder at all. It sort of saved me from actually having surgery, which I did not want. So that was very important.
What brought you in to do the mud packing?
I heard about the mud packing when I was at one of Dina's seminars, and it sounded like the thing I should be doing, the next level. So I went ahead and I signed up for it, and they did some testing, and I spent quite a few days here taking it, in small spurts. And I have noticed a difference in terms of my clearness and thinking and just all over health.
So was there a specific ailment that you had?
No, I have no specific ailment. I'm rather healthy, and again, I credit that to Dina, but I also want to stay in health. I don't want to feel sluggish, because as I age, people assume as you age, you have to start feeling worse or not feeling good about your health and your energy level, and I don't believe that. I believe there's something we can do about it, and mud packing has helped.
Great. And did you see results quickly? How quickly did you see the results from the mud packing?
I saw the results pretty quickly. First of all, once I was done with them, I felt exhausted, which is normal. And within a day or two, I could feel the difference in terms of a clarity. I guess that's what I would call it. There was a real clarity.
Can you just answer that again? That was really good. Just use the word mud packing in your answer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You did fine. It was all good. It will help.
Okay.
Just,
I should turn off that
it's fine.
phone.
Don't worry about it. I heard it. It won't be a problem.
Okay.
So how quickly did you see the results of the mud packing?
I saw the results of the mud packing, I would say within 24 to 36 hours. I was exhausted initially because it just takes all the bad things out, so it takes a lot of energy out with it. But after that, the feeling of sharpness and clarity and healthiness, and I just felt clean inside. It was there within 36 hours, I would say. And I still feel it. And this is weeks later.
Do the mud packing this time?
I came originally, the mud packing came in when I came to see Dina, because the reason I came to see Dina is because I was not feeling well. In fact, I was feeling miserable, and I didn't know the cause. I called to make an appointment to see Dina, and they gave me an appointment as soon as she could see me. And no, I messed it up again.
That's okay. Great.
Okay.
So Edith, what brought you in to do the mud packing this time?
I came to do the. No, I did not come to do the mud packing. That was what.
All right, so now we should talk about the dental pack. She's the only dental pack we have.
That's right.
Okay, perfect.
Go ahead.
All right, so Cynthia, what mud packing did you recently do?
Okay, I've had mud packing in the past for different areas of my body, which have helped a lot for sprains or any kind of aches. And now I've had a new type of packing, mud packing, which is the dental mud packing. And this was because I've had some problems with a tooth that had a cracked filling, and this is helping to take the edge off the pain while I decide what to do with that. But in the meantime, it's definitely helped me, and I haven't had to take any painkillers.
Outstanding. Wow, she is on the ball. Perfect. Everything. Great.
Yeah.
Excellent. And what have you noticed with the mud packing? So you can start by saying what I've noticed with mud packing. Like
Sure.
start the sentence. Like when I ask you the question, start with that
Okay,
question.
all right.
Okay, so Mark, what have you noticed with mud packing?
What I noticed about the mud packing was that it was fun actually getting all dirty like a kid again. But the mud packing was really interesting because I felt certain times I wasn't really getting better from certain injuries if I'd fall biking and whatnot, or recovering as quick, or if I was coming back from travel. I think, you know, the mud packing, totally new to me, was really, I mean, if you've never done it and then you do it, you can feel an instant change almost as soon as you're done doing it. You know, and then going outside, you just feel like you're floating. It's just such a clarity issue. I'm sure there's other things cellular-wise, but you can really feel the difference so immediately. I mean, that was just phenomenal. So, again, tailored to you. I mean, no two people may use the same mud pack. So again, you know, the expertise of the professional as yourself and staff is just, you know, you can't put a price on that. And that's what's so critical in today's health, you know. So.
Good.
Okay.